Athyna wanted you to have this, so here it is. Good news travel fast. We are Celeste Bono and Wallo Lapaju and Fermin, my cat who's next right. He's right here. Hi. Okay. We are bringing you positive news from all over the world. Before we start, Fermin, make sure you share your own good news on the Q&A below if you're on Spotify, and they might get featured on a future episode. Hey, Wallo.
Fermin is definitely on Spotify. How are
Can
you
you
doing?
see him?
No, I cannot.
I will show you in just a
I
second.
am seeing him. He is so adorable. My God.
There he is.
Yes.
Isn't he the most
Yes.
beautiful cat in the world?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
What
you're
news
also.
do you have for
Yours
me
also.
today? Yes.
All right. you don't care about my cat.
No, I don't.
So-
Enough of your cat. Enough.
I have pregnancy for you. Get scared.
What?
Mhm.
Wait.
Pregnancy
a minute.
tests. Pregnancy
Yeah.
tests. When you are a teenager, COVID results, STD tests. Just listing a few things that, when negative, we're all celebrating.
Yeah.
Add greenhouse emissions to the list. So
Nice.
Tasmania, how do you say it? Tasmania?
Tasmania.
Or, like in Spanish, we say
Tasmania.
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 So Tasmania.
Tasmania. Z.
Tasmania.
I'm hearing Tas. Okay, anyway, keep going.
We don't care. I mean, they know what I'm talking about.
Fine.
Has become one of the first parts of the world to become carbon neutral. Negative.
Mhm.
What exactly does this mean? Not only has Tasmania achieved carbon neutrality, they are actually removing more carbon dioxide than they are emitting. How?
Yeah.
Well, no need for scientists here, but trees will help you do that. In the country that we're talking about, every single
Yeah.
tree that is harvested is replanted or regenerated for the future. This
Nice.
and having tree farms or plantations that will still help satisfy the demand for timber without increasing the emissions. This is all part of Tasmania's forest management program, which started around 2011. With a significant drop in forest logging around this time, greenhouse emissions took a turn to the negative side. And we're all here for negatives to come. Keep coming, the negatives.
I will ignore all the double entendres there.
Oh,
Speaking of trees, deforestation is tricky, serving as both a result and cause of climate change. Heat
Okay.
caused by carbon in the atmosphere, let's geek out a bit, leads to more trees burning. More trees burning leads to more carbon in the atmosphere. So, reducing logging, like you mentioned in Tasmania, is a way to keep our trees alive and absorbing all the carbon dioxide that fossil fuels emit. But another way would be to plant more trees. This is a hard one because you can't just plant an entire forest, or can you? Flash Forest is a Canadian startup which is trying to achieve just that. Using drones as their planter, they are able to use an entire fleet of them to carpet bomb the landscape with tree seeds and replenish those majestic carbon guzzlers. Earth lost more than 500,000 square miles of forest between 1990 and 2016 as a result of logging, fires, and the mounting threat of predatory beetles. The company's drones can plant trees up to 10 times as fast as humans can, especially in rugged, inaccessible areas, and often for less than $1 per tree. Their goal for the next year is 10,000 trees every week, ramping up to a total of 1 billion by 2028. Foliage overload alert. Haha.
that's
Yes.
great.
How do you feel about that? Or you said it's
I love trees.
great.
No, I do.
Trees,
We need
the
more of
trees
them.
love you.
I
hope-
don't know if you can. This goes out to you and to our audience. I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring. It's got nothing to do with trees or carbon emission or anything, but my
No, we
dog
can't hear your
snoring
dog
so
snoring.
loud.
No,
I still
your
love
cat
her.
is canceling it. Your cat is canceling the snoring with the cat
Cuteness.
hours. Yes, exactly.
He's
Now,
actually also
tell me.
sleeping now. So, does chasing the bus feel like a Herculean task sometimes? Does it?
No,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
chase the
sometimes
bus.
it's just best to wait for the next one.
Yes.
Wrong.
Oh no.
Push yourself.
Oh
At
no.
least, this is what Jackie Han Boersma would say, as she has recently completed 102 marathons in 102 days, breaking a still unofficial women's record.
Nice.
So, Jackie started her quest on January 17th, running a typical marathon distance, 42 kilometers, near her home in
Wow.
Arizona, and has repeated it ever since. The new record breaker runner lost her left leg below the knee to a rare cancer and runs on a carbon fiber prosthetic. Her original goal was to run 100 marathons in 100 days, so she beat the record of 95 set in 2020 by Elisa Amos Clark, a non-disabled runner from Bennington, Vermont. But earlier this month, after non-disabled British runner Kate Jaden unofficially broke Clark's record with 101 marathons in 101 days, Han Boersma realized she'd need to run at least 102.
Yeah.
Once she completed it, she had already covered the distance from New York to Mexico City. Celebrates with maracas. Along the way, Han Boersma gained a huge social media following and raised nearly $27,000 to help fellow amputee blade runners get the expensive prostheses they need, which can exceed $10,000. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Han Boersma hopes her quest will inspire people everywhere to push themselves to do hard things, like chasing the bus. Okay, Wallow, so chase the bus. You can do it.
No.
You go, Glen Coco.
No.
That was great. It's a beautiful Wednesday.
Yeah, it is.
You see, there are good people doing good things in the world. It's not just us. Just kidding. Anyway, that was all for today. I'll see you tomorrow for a lovely Thursday.
Nice. Okay, see you tomorrow.
I will see you tomorrow. Bye. I hope you enjoyed this episode. There will be more great news tomorrow. Good news, trouble fast. They say news podcast serving positivity and laughter in daily doses. Oh, but we don't have episodes on the weekends. We actually have to sleep. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about new episodes. And if you like the show, make sure you rate us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts. This podcast was produced by Matthias Rosenberg, creative direction by Josefina Cordova, and hosted by Wallo Lapaju and Celeste Bono. That's me. This show is supported by Athyna. Hire, manage, and retain world-class global talent at Athyna.io. A brilliant startup like yours needs the best of the best on your team. Are you taking advantage of global talent? Level up your team for more success for only 33% of your usual hiring costs. Go to Athyna.io right now to learn more. That's Athyna.io.